Alright, I'm back out here. There's not much going to get done at all today, but I got some parts that came in. And thought I'd show them off. Still waiting on more parts, but I got a couple things in, and we're getting closer to getting stuff done here. This thing's like I have a 99 Chevrolet truck. And I'm working on, I still got speakers and stuff, like everything in here works with each other, so it's a pretty big deal. Some of these things are coming in, so this is going to go here in the console when I build it. And it's pretty important, you know, you got a cup holder, and then you always got to be able to drop your cell phone and a little pocket. So this works really good. Fits inside, and be able to have drink holders and that little spot to put your phone. And then this is out of a '09 Mustang, and it comes pre with the hinge, and the little latch part is built into it, so I just got to put a bar in there. So when I go to build my armrest, I put that up, it'll already have, you know, there won't be no doing any, and I'll just build the box. I won't have to do any covering or anything, so I'll have the armrest already pre-done. It'll go in here. So that's pretty big. You know, and then I got some USB ports here, and you pull that little lever down, the USB is inside of it. So let me get it out of the bag here. You can see how and this is a 3 amp, so you know, 12 or 24 volts, 3 amp. It's not a little, you know, 1 amp or whatever. So what I'll be able to do is, I got 2 of these. I'll be able to put right there and there. I got some 12 volt chargers coming too, so you know, if you ever want to run. Hey, I also have this spot that's going to be open. I don't know, I might end up putting the USBs here, 2 of them. But you know, I got an armrest, got the cup holder, and the spot to put your phone is just really, really important. And then I got, these are off of a, they're brand new, but they're armrest off of a '67 Mustang. And I like these because they're flush and there's no second part to them. Like, I mean, you could buy a second part or whatever, but what I'm going to do is put them in right there, mount them to the door, so that, you know, I have an armrest on the door. I'll have an armrest over there with the box that flips up. And I'll have my cup holder and my USB ports for charging the phone. So nothing really going on. I had to work this weekend, but these parts came in, and I'm getting a little bit closer. I thought I'd share it with you. Also got right here, so my bars for my door handles. When I made my door handles, I needed new latches. The bar, so there's a bunch of them there. The green ones actually fit my bar. I had this little cut off piece from when I shortened them, but so I got brand new catches, so for my door handles. So the bar that came in here for the door handle, so I'll be able to replace the factory ones and have those put inside the door. The green ones actually work. So nothing really too exciting, but I just, you know, it took me a little while to decide, you know, looking through all the automotive parts. So I paid $40 for the pair of these. They were $38 for the armrest. So, but I won't have to do, with this style armrest, I won't have to do any covering of the door or covering of the armrest. And the same thing with that other Mustang one. I won't have to make a hinge. You know, the hinge comes with it. I won't have to cover it or nothing. So, and it'll look good. I'll have those Jeep seats in there. I'll have me a little spot to keep my papers for the police when they pull me over, and USB ports. And like I said, I got 12-volt charger ports coming, and that cup holder will work really well, especially having that pocket, you know, being able to drop your phone in a pocket. But I just thought I'd show, you know, I mean, this is pretty big to me to be able to figure out how I'm going to do some of this stuff. And I need these parts before I can build the console. I got a bunch more parts coming. So I got a navigation 7-inch touchscreen, work with or without, you know, Apple Car, or, you know, and it's got a GPS unit. It doesn't have to be hooked to your phone. And I got 8-inch subwoofer and two 6.5-inch mid tweeter, you know, try to put all that in the door. I need to get all this stuff here. I don't think it's going to get here till this week, so I'm just rounding this stuff up, do little tiny things. I haven't got to the other window regulator yet, but I got this one in, and you know, the window just works. So I'm hoping work sometimes throws out Lexane, so I'm hoping maybe I'll get some Lexane from work so I can just get that window done. But so I just thought I'd share the parts when I get that console, when I get all that. Yeah, it should come together real well. It should be pretty nice when I finally get all the parts in here. And I think, oh, and I got this heater box over here. Let me see. So I got a heater box. It comes with a pot style potentiometer that you can adjust this, but I'm just going to run this defroster. So there's going to be 4 vents that go across the front of the window, and I'm just going to put an on switch on it. So you're just going to have it on, but at least if you get caught in the rain, these extend out. So this was like $60, but I'll be able to build a defroster in there. So I think that heater box will go up inside, and then I can build the vents that go out on the top. And then I think the amplifier I bought will bolt right next to that, if I don't have to make a stand, you know, where that shift cable is. And I run the amplifier to the 2 8-inch subwoofers, and then just have the radio run the 6.5s. But I need all these parts to show up. The 6.5s I bought were Kenwoods. I got 4 of them for $50, and it was $50 a piece for some off-market 8-inch subwoofers, and $50 for the amplifier. But we'll actually have some radio in here, and you know, do it right, you know, get it all customized out. So once all this stuff shows up, I'll be able to kind of fit everything. So I'll be able to start making the defroster stuff across this window if I get any time from work this week. So where this comes, you know, I'll have, you can kind of see where so I'll have a box that goes to that tube. I have to build those. And then, so I'll have the defroster. And then also I was wanting to build, so this is air comes in here. So you can have cold air come in. And I got hinges and door handle stuff in this bag over here. So there's the little, like, as a door, you know, for a cabinet, and steel hinges. Down here underneath this dash, I want to have a door that I can open and cold air come in. So I'll have, you know, the dash will come in, and then there'll be some kind of door here, probably opens out that air can blow in, and you know, like the old cars did, because I'm not going to run the vent box. And then I'll have defrost coming out on the windows. You know, all this stuff kind of changes sometimes, but we should, you know, the interior of a hot rod's like the most important thing. It takes the most time, but you know, I gotta weld this dash and make these door panels, and then all the body work out each way matters on the cab. So if I end up welding, I'm gonna try to bolt that dash in, but if I end up welding it in and it somehow changes the cab in some way, I don't want to be doing, I'll wait to fit the mounts and all that till after I get out of this cab. It should pretty much be done. It shouldn't warp or nothing after that floor is done, but I'm gonna finish this, and once I get this all done, I'll be able to move out. Anyway, those are the parts that I got. I'm gonna try to build a pretty cool console, try to get the dash in. I think I'm gonna try to pull the dash to at least like this point in the door, pull that Chevy. You know, the Chevy had like it curved out, and to a point it was like a wraparound. So I'm gonna try to pull it into the door. So I'm trying to get these door panels done. And I was a little late on ordering the speakers, but if I'm gonna make door panels, I need to get them in there, and that's part of the reason why I made the regulators. So that, you know, that single elevator regulator doesn't have the scissor. It gives me more room to put, you know, a stereo in here, because there's no room. You can't put a stereo in anywhere in here, and you're not, unless you're just going to make the dash a stereo. So I get the door panel's the only thing left when you know, the floors came up 12 inches and the roof came down 8. So, all right. Well, hopefully you find this stuff interesting. I don't think there's anything else that I ordered to come in, but it's coming, and there's a whole other fleet full of stuff supposed to be here by Friday, or at least by next Monday. So I can start trying to get the vents made for the front and put the other regulator in, and maybe get the cardboard template and the panels cut to slap on there, and then do the speaker stuff later. So, all right, thanks for checking in. You have a nice day. Oh yeah, so these were galvanized 1/2 inch couplers, and I got these couplers here that I've turned them down to where I just got to the steel, so they're not galvanized anymore. But what I'm going to do, once I get that box in there and I figure out where everything is, I'm going to drill a hole in the firewall, and I'm just going to weld these directly to the firewall. I might have to put a stiffening plate probably in the inside, like weld it to an 1/8 inch plate or something. But I'm going to put these out the firewall, weld them on, and then I'll have I won't have to worry about like making a union like fitting. So this will be welded to the truck, and then these nipples will come on and off, inside and out. And I'll be able to connect to that heater box unit, and then run 2 hoses out to my, my water hookups there for that. So that work's already been done. I've already turned these down, and I'll just weld them into the Firewall, and then hose to that heater box, because that Rain-X makes anti-fog stuff, but there's nothing like having a defroster if you get caught out in the rain. So we're gonna have a defroster on the windows. Now the plastic doesn't work as well defrosting it, so that's why we're gonna put all 4 hoses all the way out and try to at least hopefully we get a 6-inch or something, enough for us to get off the road. We're also still gonna coat it with the Rain-X anti-fog stuff inside and the Rain-X stuff on the outside, because if you get caught in the rain. But there's 20-30 minutes worth of work there turning that galvanized piece. Now those are $1.98 for that piece, and then these are $5 a piece. So anyway, we need all that. Anyway, if you're interested on how the old beast is gonna come along here, check back in. I'll try to update you guys, try to stay busy on it. All right, have a nice day.